Hello, hello. Well, No Shavember is officially over, and this is the result. Mm-hmm. Fluff it up. Paltry showing, Petersdorf. Paltry showing. And anyway, I figured today I'll probably trim the neck, and eventually I may chop some more off the mop top. But for now, the lady in my life prefers the beard, so I will be keeping it. Hmm. So there were a couple things I wanted to talk about in this episode, and they may or may not be funny, but I wanted to get them out. And it's been so long since I uploaded a video that I thought it doesn't matter, gotta do it. So I am seeing someone now who is quite a bit shorter than I am. And being a giant, that's not hard to do, but she is significantly shorter. So, interesting story. As a giant and being around someone who's so tiny, it's just natural that I decide I'm going to pick this person up and I'm going to throw them around. Yeah, why not? So, about 3 days into the relationship, my back is completely thrown out. And the bad thing about throwing your back out when first meeting someone or rarely knowing someone is that from then on, you're basically treated like a senior citizen. No matter where you go, if you try to pick something up, oh no, no, honey, I don't want you to throw your back out. Let me get that for you. You're freaking 5 foot nothing. Please let me pick it up. I promise I am not gonna throw my back out. It was a accidental leaning of the wrong direction. Something that shouldn't have happened. Anyway, so yeah, I am recovering from that fun stuff. The other benefit of dating someone short and being a giant is that she can do all the things down low and I can do all the things up high. So she doesn't need a step stool and I don't need to crawl, kneel, bend over. It's a match. It's a match. Let's see what else we got. Um, the other night I was laying in bed and I had a piece of hair just on my forehead that it itched. It wasn't super annoying, but since I'm a little bit into mind over matter, mind over body, control, self control, meditation, I sometimes like to see if I can prevent myself from completing some subconscious urge. So, in this case, the urge to itch. So, I'm laying there and I start trying to relax that area of my head to stop the itching, and it it wasn't going away. So, I found out how much I was not as good as I thought it was. Good sentence. I'm past grandma. Okay. So anyway, it's kind of like sometimes I have a cough and I'm around in a social situation where I don't want to start coughing on people. So I'll try to suppress the urge, and sometimes it works. Sometimes. And sometimes I wind up looking like an emotional wreck of a woman after watching The Notebook, and it's just tears, and I end up coughing anyway. So yeah, it doesn't always work, but sometimes it worky, sometimes you know worky. Anyway, yeah, try to suppress some bodily urges, and then tell me if it doesn't make you feel mentally puny afterwards. And speaking of puny, I feel bad for hooked on phonics students who are trying to learn the word puny. I was reading some things about the power of influence and how there are several things you can do to push more influence onto people, such as touching them, smiling at them, mirroring their actions or their tone, leaning forward, giving them good eye contact. But I found that since I don't always do these things, that I had problems with them. So like touching people, it's really weird. So like the first time, oh, how you doing? Oh, that's really nice to see you. There's a learning curve because I'm not used to touching people, but I'm sure I'll get better at it. The same thing with smiling. It's hey, how you doing? You don't want to overdo it because then it looks like you're just some weirdo creep, especially with the beard, and then you can't underdo it because then it looks like you're like me, whatever, sarcastic. So there's a learning curve there as well. The mirroring, I wind up looking like I'm mocking the person. Hey, what's going on? Oh, I don't know. What's going on? Are you mocking me? No, are you mocking me? Leaning forward. It looks like we're a creeper. Hey, how you doing? What you doing? Hey, what's going on? You feeling good today? No? Oh, yeah, me. Oh, yeah, I am. Oh, what about you? Okay. Uh, yeah. So then there was eye contact, and I'm sure you can imagine where that goes. You blinked. I saw it. So yeah, after reading it, I wound up looking like an awkward, mocking, constipated, staring contest entrant. Uh, Okay, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I want to do today. Final closing question. Is there anything that's louder that does less than a bathroom vent fan? I mean, really, what's the deal here? Comment, love it, leave it, whatever. Peace.